Shalom, family. I'm really down in my spirit these last few weeks, actually for the last 3 months with this war going on over there in that part of the world, in the Palestinian area there. The Hebrew Palestinians, they're just getting hit so hard. They're dying left and right, and it don't look like it's going to stop anytime soon as we go into the new year, 2024. So it's just total madness. It's just total genocide right in front of our eyes. So if I could just push a button and just stop the war, I'd do it. I wish I had the power to do it. But only thing I could do is just pray for all those ones, even the ones that are buried under the rubble. It's just terrible. And the numbers just keep going. They just keep going. And it's crazy. So the only thing I can say, brothers and sisters, is that think about the widow of Zarephath and how the prophet Elijah and the prophet Elisha, they did miracles, they did resurrections, and people were resurrected. Even Yeshua did. Let me read a couple of verses to you about that maybe we can get some kind of comfort, because this is just insanity with this genocide going on. Like I said, if I could just push a button and just stop it, I will. But I know the Most High will very soon. Yeah, they're in the book of 1 Kings, chapter 17, verse 21 through 24. It talks about Elijah and how he met the widow of Zarephath. Remember, she had only a jar of flour and a small jar of oil, but her son died. And so in verse 21, it says, Then Elijah, he stretched himself out over the child 3 times, and he called out to Jehovah, O Jehovah, my God, please let this child's life come back into him. Jehovah listened to Elijah's request, and the life of the child came back into him. Elijah took the child, gave it to his mother, and Elijah said, See, your son is alive. So that was a beautiful time. There was another time when the prophet Elisha, he met up with, another thing about the widow of Zarephath. Zarephath was a Canaanite city near Sidon. It was a Canaanite city, and yet Elijah had the power to raise that child back alive. But now we go to Elisha. He had an opportunity to help the woman in Shunem, the Shunammite woman. Her son died. In 2 Kings chapter 4 and verse 23 and verse 32 through 34, it says that Elisha came into the house. The boy was lying dead on his bed. Elijah got up on the bed and lay down on the child. He put his own mouth in the boy's mouth, his own eyes and palms on the boy's eyes and palms. He bent over him again. The boy sneezed 7 times, after which he opened his eyes. And we think about Yeshua, how he went to resurrect his friend Lazarus. In John chapter 11, verse 43, 44, it talks about how Yeshua said, Take the stone away. And Martha said, Lord, he's been dead for 4 days. Yeshua cried out with a loud voice, Lazarus, come out. And the man who had been dead came out. He had been dead for 4 days. And so, friends, that's the only thing I could think of, is that these people will come back alive in the resurrection in the new world, when after Armageddon, our brothers and sisters in Palestine, and many of them are Hebrews, they will be back in that wonderful, wonderful resurrection. We know Yeshua said, I was not sent forth to any but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. But what happened in Mark chapter 7, verse 24 through 30? He healed the daughter of a Canaanite woman. See? So we can believe in these things, friends. So let's put our trust and our faith into the Most High. He will make things right very, very soon.